Toyota has long been the symbol of reliability. But what if I told you that its throne is starting to shake? Because right now, there are 6 other car brands quietly building vehicles that last longer, cost less to maintain, and are engineered smarter than ever before. I'm going to show you exactly how they've achieved this. Not through flashy marketing, but through refined engineering and exceptional build quality. Watch until the end, because you'll see why Toyota may finally have some real competition. You know, Toyota didn't just wake up one day and become the symbol of reliability. That reputation was earned, decade after decade, by keeping things simple, consistent, and built to last. Cars like the Corolla and Camry became legends because Toyota avoided unnecessary complexity. They focused on what worked, and that's why so many families still trust those cars today. But here's the truth. The auto world isn't the same anymore. Cars today are packed with software, sensors, and hybrid systems that change how everything works under the hood. And while Toyota's still strong, other automakers have quietly caught up. Some have even perfected the same formula, improving the engineering, reducing maintenance costs, and designing cars that are just as dependable. Maybe even more. I've seen it myself. A client once told me his non-Toyota SUV ran smoother at 150,000 miles than his old Camry ever did. And that got me thinking, the competition is real now. So stick around, because I'm about to reveal 4 car brands that might just challenge Toyota's legendary reliability. And trust me, one of them will surprise you. Let's start with a brand that's earned respect quietly. Subaru. This company didn't build its reputation with flashy ads or fancy tech gimmicks. It did it the old-fashioned way, through real-world toughness and engineering that actually works. If you've ever driven a Forester, Outback, or Crosstrek, you know exactly what I mean. These cars feel solid, almost like mountain goats on the road. Subaru's core philosophy is simple. Symmetry equals stability. Their symmetrical all-wheel drive system is one of the most durable setups in the entire industry. So good, in fact, that Toyota partnered with Subaru to use a version of it in some of their own models. Here's what sets Subaru apart. Their ADD is mechanically simpler, more durable, and requires less electronic maintenance. According to Consumer Reports, Subaru's drivetrain consistently ranks among the lowest in long-term repair issues. And then there's the iconic Boxer engine. It sits lower, giving better balance, smoother handling, and decades of proven reliability. Take the Impreza, for example. It's been rated more reliable than the Corolla in both engine and transmission performance. Subaru proves that true engineering doesn't need to shout. It simply lasts. What truly makes Subaru stand out is the way they build their cars. Most of their models are assembled either in Japan or Indiana, USA, under some of the strictest quality control standards in the industry. Owners often report their Subarus running well past 200,000 miles on the original engine. That's real-world reliability you can't fake. Add to that affordable parts and low maintenance costs, and you've got a brand where a trip to the mechanic is a rare event. It's no surprise Subaru has one of the highest customer loyalty rates in the market. Nearly 70% of owners stick with the brand for their next vehicle. With rugged design, strong resale value, and mechanical simplicity that just works, Subaru has carved out a space even Toyota hasn't dominated in years. Next up is Mazda, a brand that used to be known mainly for being fun to drive, but not exactly bulletproof. That reputation has completely changed. Over the past decade, Mazda has redefined itself with streamlined engineering, tougher quality control, and smarter simplicity. In fact, Consumer Reports ranked Mazda the most reliable automaker, even ahead of Toyota and Lexus. Their secret? Mazda avoids unnecessary complexity. The Skyactiv engines and transmissions are built for long-term performance and efficiency, not gimmicks. With fewer turbos and minimal hybrid systems, there's just less to break. Owners often say the CX-5 feels quieter, tighter, and better built than the RAV4, and data backs it up. According to RepairPal, Mazda owners spend about 15% less on maintenance over 10 years. Mazda proves that smart design and simplicity can outperform big names. Mazda also stands out for its interior craftsmanship, elegant enough to feel premium, yet built with the same durability standards as its more affordable models. Their factories in Hiroshima and Hofu consistently rank among the lowest defect rates in the entire auto industry. Unlike many brands chasing trends with oversized screens or full digital dashboards, Mazda keeps things driver-focused and reliable, minimizing electronic issues down the road. If you're after Toyota-level dependability but want a ride that feels more refined and enjoyable, Mazda should be at the top of your list. And here's what truly excites me. Mazda's new inline-six engine and rear-wheel drive platform show a commitment to long-term engineering excellence, while others rush toward untested EV systems. Mazda's staying true to what makes great cars last: precision, balance, and timeless design. Now let's talk about the third brand, Honda. If Toyota is the safe choice, then Honda is what I like to call the engineer's choice. Honda's VTEC engines are legendary for a reason. With proper maintenance, they can easily run well over 200,000 miles, and they're often cheaper to repair than Toyota's newer hybrid or CVT systems. Take the Honda Civic, for example. It's consistently ranked more durable than the Toyota Corolla, especially when it comes to engine and transmission reliability. The CR-V also scores higher than the RAV4 in long-term dependability, particularly in older models, thanks to fewer drivetrain issues and lower part replacement costs. Honda builds cars that balance precision engineering with real-world practicality, the kind of vehicles that quietly prove why simplicity and smart design still matter. Ask any mechanic and they'll tell you, Honda is a joy to work on. Everything is laid out logically, parts are easy to find, and most models can be serviced without removing the entire engine bay, something newer Toyotas often struggle with. Honda doesn't shout about reliability, yet year after year, their cars remain among the cheapest to maintain and most consistent on the road. One reason is Honda's smart use of interchangeable parts. Many components fit across multiple generations, making repairs faster and far less expensive. Combine that with high resale value and great fuel economy, and you get Toyota-like dependability, but with a touch more personality. What's truly impressive is Honda's global consistency. Whether a car's built in Ohio, Japan, or Thailand, it follows the same exact engineering standards. That's why a 2010 Civic and a 2025 Civic still feel cut from the same DNA, built to last decades. And finally, the fourth brand, Lexus. Now you might be thinking, wait a second, isn't Lexus just Toyota? Technically, yes, but in reality, Lexus operates as its own brand, with dedicated factories, processes, and quality standards that set it apart. Lexus takes Toyota's proven foundations and rebuilds them with tighter precision, higher-grade materials, and stricter inspections. In fact, J.D. Power consistently ranks Lexus as the #1 brand in vehicle dependability, even above Toyota. Models like the Lexus RX outperform the Toyota Highlander when it comes to electronics and drivetrain reliability. And while it's a luxury brand, maintenance costs remain surprisingly low, far below what you'd pay for a BMW or Mercedes. The Lexus ES, which shares its platform with the Camry, delivers smoother performance, fewer electrical issues, and long-term durability that's hard to beat. Let's take a moment to talk about Hyundai, because this brand has come a long way. Not too long ago, Hyundai was seen as a budget option, reliable enough, but nothing special. Today, that story has completely changed. Hyundai has dramatically elevated its engineering, refining build quality and investing heavily in research and innovation. Their vehicles now rival, and in some cases surpass, long-established competitors in both design and dependability. One clear sign of confidence? Hyundai offers some of the longest warranties in the entire auto industry, often covering up to 10 years or 100,000 miles. That's not just marketing, it's proof that the brand stands behind its technology. From hybrids to EVs, Hyundai's transformation shows what happens when smart engineering meets bold ambition. It's no longer just catching up, it's leading the charge. And right alongside Hyundai, Kia has undergone one of the most remarkable transformations in the auto industry. Once known as a low-cost alternative, Kia has reinvented itself into a precision-driven manufacturer that now builds cars with exceptional quality and long-term reliability. You can feel it the moment you step inside. The fit and finish, the solid door thud, the attention to detail that used to be found only in higher-end brands. Underneath, Kia's engineering has matured dramatically, with platforms shared across the Hyundai Motor Group that deliver smooth handling, strong safety ratings, and dependable powertrains. Many owners report their Kias lasting well beyond 150,000 miles with minimal issues, proving that this brand's evolution isn't just torque, it's the result of consistent innovation and discipline. Kia today stands as a symbol of how far smart design and commitment to quality can take a brand once seen as entry-level. So what's the real takeaway here? Toyota still builds excellent cars, no question about that, but the road ahead is no longer theirs alone. Brands like Subaru, Mazda, Honda, Lexus, Hyundai, and Kia have each mastered their own formula for reliability, performance, and smart design. Subaru wins hearts through rugged engineering that feels unbreakable. Mazda blends precision and emotion, reliability with soul. Honda continues to prove that simplicity, not flash, keeps cars running for decades. Lexus elevates Toyota's legacy with craftsmanship that borders on perfection. And then there's Hyundai and Kia, two underdogs turned innovators, now competing head-to-head with industry giants through bold technology and quality you can feel. So before you buy your next car, look beyond the badge. Because in today's world, true reliability isn't about reputation, it's about evolution. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned. We've got more honest, expert-driven insights coming your way.